Welcome to the Housing Association for Integrated Living Pre-Tenancy course. Here's our address, telephone number, email, website and Twitter handle for your information. Our vision is to be the provider of choice for housing and support for people with mental health difficulties, enabling them to achieve and sustain independent living in the community by having secure, quality, affordable accommodation with appropriate support services tailored to their needs. Here's some information on some of our support services. Our support workers offers various forms of support to help you live independently in your home. These can include settlement planning and support, mental health recovery, tenancy sustainment, improving independent living skills, sourcing education, employment and training, accessing and signposting of statutory and community services, and integration into your new or existing community. Make sure that you link into your support team to make the most of your home. Here's some information on the rent that you will be paying when you move into your home. There are 3 different types of rent within Hale Housing Association. The first is a cash rent at €85 per week for a single occupancy. The second is a differential rent, which is based on your income and a calculation applied. The third is a local authority rent, which is based on the local authority differential rent scheme in your area. Remember, if you live in an apartment complex, you may be charged a service charge. There are different ways which you can pay your rent every week, but please remember this has to be in advance. The first way is through a lodgement card in the Bank of Ireland, which we will issue you when you sign up to your tenancy. The next way is through a standing order, which comes out of your bank account and goes into Hale's. We can also arrange for a household budget to be set up, which means that it comes out of your social welfare payments every week. And lastly, you can pay either over the phone or through an electronic transfer with your Remember, Hale Housing Association takes paying your rent very seriously. Therefore, if you're finding it difficult to pay your rent, please speak to your housing officer. An agreement can be reached if you fall behind in your rent and fall into arrears. Remember, there are different ways in which you can pay your rent if the current way that you're paying doesn't suit you. Please speak to your housing officer. Likewise, if your circumstances change throughout the year and you're on a differential rent, again speak to your housing officer as we can recalculate your rent depending on your income. Likewise, we will also conduct an annual rent review every year. Again, please do not fall behind in the payments of your rent of your home. Here are some of the conditions you sign up to when you become a Hale tenant. You must pay the rent and service charge 1 week in advance. This has to be your full-time home. You must give sufficient notice if you ever want to leave the property, and you are not allowed to give your property to someone else. You're also not allowed to cause any damage, and you must report all repairs to Hale. We ask that you keep the property in good condition, insure your contents, and pay all utility charges. Hale's responsibility are to maintain the properties to a very high standard, to carry out all essential repairs, to issue rent statements to tenants on a quarterly basis, to undertake property inspections, and to involve tenants in decisions that affect them and their community. We also register your tenancy with the Residential Tenancies Board. Check out Part 4 of your tenancy handbook should you have any queries on your tenancy's rights or responsibilities. Here's some information on repairs and maintenance in your new home. Hale's responsibilities is all structural repairs to your home. This includes the roofs, the walls, the chimneys, downpipes, gutters, external pipes, paths, driveways, steps, boundary walls and fences. It also includes the external painting, window frames, external doors, baths, sinks, heating systems, annual boiler services, electrics in your home, and fire, health and safety. If you need to report a repair, please call the head office on 01 671 8444 from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Or if it's out of hours, please call our emergency out of hours repair line on 01 536 9607. This is for emergencies only, after 5 p.m. Monday to Friday and at the weekends. When you report a repair to Hale, we'll let you know which category your repair belongs to. There's 3 categories in total. The first being an emergency repair, which is carried out within the first 24 hours. The next is an urgent repair within 7 working days, or a routine repair within 30 days. Check out Part 6 of your tenancy handbook for more information on repairs and maintenance. Please remember, if you live in an apartment complex, the management company is responsible for all of the repairs in all of the communal areas. Should your fire, smoke, heat or carbon monoxide alarm sound, please leave the building immediately and call 999 or 112. Likewise, if you smell gas, please call Bord Gáis Emergency Helpline on 1850 20 50 50. Here's some information on antisocial behaviour. Hale regards involvement in any activities listed below as antisocial behaviour and therefore classed as a breach of tenancy. These include drug dealing, criminal activity, violence or threatening behaviour, threats or intimidation of neighbours, threats or intimidation of staff or contractors, verbal or physical abuse, noise pollution or nuisance of any sort. If you experience any antisocial or nuisance behaviour, speak to your housing officer. If you cannot resolve the issue yourself, put your complaint in writing to ourselves. You can remain anonymous and we will treat your complaint confidentially. However, once investigated, we will act accordingly and notify the Gardaí if necessary or other relevant agencies. Please check your pre-tenancy pack as all of the information required for your tenancy is in there. Any questions, please direct them directly to your new housing officer. We wish you many years of happiness in your new home. Welcome to Hale.